Have you ever felt a deep longing for something more? A yearning for peace, for purpose, for a place to truly belong? Psalm 84 speaks to this universal human experience, reminding us that true satisfaction is found not in worldly pursuits, but in the presence of God. The psalmist paints a vivid picture of longing, describing the blessedness of those who dwell in God's house, who find their strength in Him. This isn't just about a physical building, though. It's about that place deep within our hearts where we connect with God. Just as a deer pants for streams of water, so our souls thirst for God. In a world that often feels dry and desolate, His presence is the wellspring that quenches our deepest longings. When we make God our dwelling place, our refuge, our strength, we tap into an inexhaustible source of hope and resilience. Life is a journey, and like any journey, it's filled with both mountaintop experiences and valleys of hardship. Psalm 84 doesn't shy away from the challenges we face. In fact, it acknowledges the difficult terrains we may encounter. They go from strength to strength. Notice, it doesn't say the journey is always easy. It acknowledges the need to keep moving, to keep pressing on, even when the path is arduous. But here's the beautiful promise. Even in those difficult stretches, we don't journey alone. The psalmist reminds us that God is with us every step of the way. He is our sun and shield, providing protection from the scorching heat of trials and the blinding darkness of despair. When we fix our eyes on Him, we find the strength to keep going, one step at a time. Even the sparrow has found a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may have her young, a place near your altar, Lord Almighty. This beautiful imagery from Psalm 84 speaks to the tender care and provision of God. Even the smallest, most vulnerable creatures find safety and shelter in His presence. If God cares so deeply for the sparrows, how much more does He care for us, His precious children? Think about the challenges you're facing today. Are you worried about your job security like a sparrow searching for food? Are you feeling overwhelmed with the demands of family life like a swallow trying to build her nest? Bring those worries to God. He sees you, He knows your needs, and He promises to be your refuge and strength. Life isn't always sunshine and roses. There will be seasons of sorrow, moments of despair, times when tears flow freely. Psalm 84 acknowledges these difficult seasons, but also offers a powerful image of hope. They will be transformed from a barren wasteland into a land of springs. Our tears, though painful, are not in vain. They water the seeds of faith planted deep within our hearts. And just as rain transforms a parched land into fertile ground, so our tears, mingled with God's grace, can bring about renewal and growth. What barren places in your life need the refreshing touch of God's presence? Where have you been holding on to pain, to grief, to disappointment? Surrender those burdens to Him. He can handle them. He can bring beauty from ashes and hope from despair. Better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. These words from Psalm 84 resonate deeply, even in our modern world filled with distractions and competing desires. In a world that constantly urges us to chase after more possessions, more status, more experiences, Psalm 84 reminds us that true joy is found in the simplicity of God's presence. It's not that the things of this world are inherently bad. It's about keeping them in their proper perspective. When we prioritize our relationship with God above all else, we experience a depth of joy and contentment that no amount of worldly success can replicate. Think about your own life. What are you chasing after? What brings you the most joy? Is it fleeting and temporary, or is it rooted in something deeper, something eternal? Psalm 84 is more than just a collection of ancient words. It's a timeless message of hope, strength, and unwavering faith. It reminds us that no matter what challenges we face, we don't face them alone. God is our strength, our shield, our ever-present help in times of trouble. He promises to never leave us nor forsake us. And in His presence, we find the courage to face each day with confidence, knowing that He is working all things together for our good. As you go about your day, carry the message of Psalm 84 in your heart. Remember that God is with you, He sees you, and He loves you unconditionally. And in His love, you'll find the strength for today and the hope for tomorrow. Help others and share this message, and subscribe to support Share the Message of God.